Hello children, welcome to simultaneous linear equations part 2. In the first part I have already explained how to solve simultaneous linear equations in three methods. The first method was substitution method, the second method was elimination method, and the third method was cross multiplication method. In this part we will solve some examples. We will solve some equations which are not actually linear equations, but we can reduce them to linear equations. Okay, let us take the first example. Suppose we have 3 by 2x plus 2 by 3y is equal to minus 1 by 3. This is given. Let it be equation 1. You can see clearly it is not in the standard form. The standard form is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Means the power of x should be 1 and the power of y should be 1. Constants are there, okay, but the power of x is not 1. You can see x is in the denominator, means we have 1 by x, okay, means x power minus 1, but we need x power 1. Here also you can see we have 1 by y, means y power minus 1, but we need y power 1. Okay, so clearly this is not a linear equation. Similarly, we have the second equation, 3 by 4x plus 1 by 2y is equal to minus 1 by 8. Suppose this is equation 2. This is also not a linear equation. Okay, there are two variables, but this is not a linear equation. Okay, because the powers of x and y are not 1. So in order to convert these two equations to linear equations, let us substitute. Okay, you can see here is 1 by x. If you neglect this 3 by 2, you have 1 by x here. If you neglect 3 by 4, then again you have 1 by x. So let 1 by x be m. Okay. Similarly, if you neglect 2 by 3, you have 1 by y. If you neglect 1 by 2, again you have 1 by y. So let this 1 by y be n. Okay. So the first equation will become 3 by 2 into 1 by x, means 3 by 2 into m, or 3m by 2. So as you can see, I have written 3m by 2 plus 2 by 3y will become 2n by 3. So 2n by 3 is equal to minus 1 by 3. This is from equation 1. Let us take LCM. There are fractions. We have to remove the fractions. We need integers only. Okay. So taking LCM 6, we get 9m plus 4n whole by 6 is equal to minus 1 by 3. Then cross multiplying, we get 27m plus 12n is equal to minus 6. Then on simplifying, means dividing by 3, we get 9m plus 4n is equal to minus 2, which is equation 3. Okay, we got this equation 3 from equation 1. Now forget equation 1. Focus on equation 3. You can see here m and n are the variables. Okay, and their power is 1. So this is a linear equation. But equation 1 was not a linear equation. Okay, so now we have got linear equation. Similarly, let us get another linear equation from equation 2. This will become 3m by 4 plus n by 2 is equal to minus 1 by 8. As you can see, 3m by 4 plus n by 2 is equal to minus 1 by 8. Taking LCM, okay, we get 6m plus 4n whole by 8 is equal to minus 1 by 8. We don't need to cross multiply. 8 can be cancelled. Okay, so ultimately we will get 6m plus 4n is equal to minus 1. Okay, we got 6m plus 4n is equal to minus 1, which is equation 4. After getting equation 4, forget equation 2. So 1 and 2 you have to forget. Now focus on 3 and 4 only. We can use any of the three methods. Let us use substitution method. Okay, I have started from equation 4. So 6m will be minus 1 minus 4n. So m will be minus 1 minus 4n whole by 6. Let it be equation 5. We got 5 from 4. So we have to put 5 in equation 3. Okay, this is equation 3. 9m plus 4n is equal to minus 2. This was equation 3. Okay, put the value of m, which we have got in equation 5. So 9 whole into minus 1 minus 4n whole by 6 plus 4n is equal to minus 2. We can divide 9 and 6 by 3. So we get 3 by 2. Okay, 9 becomes 3, 6 becomes 2. Okay, then on taking LCM and also opening the bracket, we get minus 3 minus 12n plus taking LCM 2, this becomes 8n, which is equal to minus 2. Ultimately we get a linear equation in one variable, which is very easy to solve. On solving we get n is equal to 1 by 4. Okay, and we got 1 by 4. Now after getting n, let us find m from equation 5. Okay, m is equal to minus 1 minus 4n whole by 6. Let us put the value of n, minus 1 minus 4n whole by 6. So minus 1 minus 4 into 1 by 4 whole by 6, 4 cancel, we get minus 1 whole by 6 minus 2 by 6, which is minus 1 by 3. So this is the value of m. Now let us go for x and y. We have taken 1 by x is equal to m. So 1 by x is equal to minus 1 by 3. On taking reciprocal, we get x is equal to minus 3. So this is the value of x. Now let us go for the value of y. 1 by y is equal to n. 1 by y is equal to n is 1 by 4. We have got 1 by 4. So on taking reciprocal, we get y is equal to 4. This is y. Okay. Let us take another example. 34 by 3x plus 4y plus 15 by 3x minus 2y is equal to 5, equation 1. This is also not a linear equation. Okay, the variables are in the denominator's part. Okay, power is not 1. Second equation we have 25 by 3x minus 2y minus 8.5 whole by 3x plus 4y is equal to 4.5. Let it be equation 2. Here also we have 1 by 3x plus 4y if you neglect 34. Here also we have 1 by 3x plus 4y if you neglect minus 8.5. So let 1 by 3x plus 4y be m. Next, here we have 3x minus 2y if you neglect 15. Here also we have 3x minus 2y if you neglect 25. So let 1 by 3x minus 2y be n. So putting the values in equation 1 and 2, we get, here we will have 34m. Okay, 34m plus 15n is equal to 5. So 34m plus 15n is equal to 5. It cannot be simplified. Let it be equation 3. We got equation 3 from equation 1. Now forget equation 1. Okay, now let us target equation 2. 25 by 3x minus 2y means 25n. So 25n minus 8.5 by 3x plus 4y means 8.5m. 8.5m is equal to 4.5. We have to remove the decimal. Okay, so multiply 10 on both sides. We will get 250n minus 85m is equal to 45. Okay, 250n minus 85m is equal to 45, or minus 45 left side and these two right side. Okay, exchange. Minus 45 is equal to 85m minus 250n. 5 can be taken common. We can divide by 5 both the sides. Okay, so ultimately we get 17m minus 50n is equal to minus 9. Let it be equation 4. This equation we got from equation 2. So now forget equation 1 and 2. Simply focus on equation 3 and 4. This time let us use elimination method. Okay, this is the first equation, 34m plus 59 is equal to 5. This is the second equation. Second means this is the third equation, this is the fourth equation. Okay, 17m minus 50n is equal to minus 9. In elimination method we equate the coefficients. I have targeted m. Here we have 34, here we have 17. Okay, here we have 17. What is the LCM of 34 and 17? 34. That means we don't need to change this. We have to change this, modify this. So how can you get 34 from 17? By multiplying by 2. So as you can see, I have multiplied by 2. Okay, so the first equation remains the same, 34m plus 59 is equal to 5. The second equation gets modified, it becomes 34m, as you can see. Then 2 into minus 50 gives you minus 100n is equal to 2 into minus 9 gives you minus 18. Okay, now forget these two, focus on these two. Okay, Now we have 34m. We equated the coefficients and the sign is same. How can we cancel them? By subtracting one equation from the other. So as you can see, I put a minus sign. So minus plus is minus, minus minus is plus, minus minus is plus. So 34m minus 34m will cancel. Okay. Then 15n plus 100n. The previous signs you have to neglect. Okay. The latest signs you have to consider. So 15n plus 100n gives you 115n, which is equal to 5 plus 18 gives you 23. So n we get 23 by 115, which gives us 1 by 5. So this is the value of n. Okay. Now let us go for m. Put the value of n in any of the two equations, 3 or 4. Suppose I have taken equation 4. 17m minus 50n is equal to minus 9. This is equation 4. Okay. So 17m minus 50 into what is the value of n? 1 by 5 just now we have got is equal to minus 9. So 5 tens are 50. We get a linear equation in one variable m. So on solving we get m is equal to 1 by 17. But this is not our final answer. Okay. Our final answer will be x and y. We have found m and n only, not x and y. So we have to move back to x and y now. You might remember that we had taken in the beginning 1 by 3x plus 4y is equal to m. So we get 1 by 3x plus 4y is equal to what is m? 1 by 17 just now we have got. So on taking reciprocal we get 3x plus 4y is equal to 17. Let it be equation 5. Okay. So we got another linear equation in two variables x and y. Then we had taken 1 by 3x minus 2y is equal to n. So 1 by 3x minus 2y is equal to 1 by 5. We had got n is equal to 1 by 5. So on taking reciprocal we get 3x minus 2y is equal to 5. Let it be equation 6. After getting equation 5 and 6, forget all the remaining 4 equations 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay. Now we will get x and y. Again these are linear equation in two variables. Previously they were not, now we have. Okay. So now let us use cross multiplication method. Okay. But in order to use cross multiplication method, you have to make sure that the equation is in the standard form. Standard form means ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Means you have to keep 0 on the right hand side anyhow. So as you can see, the equation 5 I have modified. 3x plus 4y minus 17 is equal to 0. See here, 3x plus 4y minus 17 is equal to 0. I have modified equation 6, converted to standard form. 3x minus 2y minus 5 is equal to 0, as you can see. Okay. So a1 is 3, b1 is 4, c1 is minus 17. I have written here, as you can see. a2 is 3, b2 is minus 2, c2 is minus 5, as you can see here I have written. So x is equal to, putting the formula which I had given in part 1, b1 c2 minus b2 c1 whole by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. What is b1 into c2? 4 into minus 5 is minus 20. Then minus, what is b2 c1? Minus 2 into minus 17, which is plus 34. So simply 34 whole by, what is a1 b2? 3 into minus 2, which is minus 6, minus a2 b1. 3 into 4 is 12. Okay. So we got minus 20 minus 34 whole by minus 6 minus 12. So in the next step we should get minus 54 by minus 18. Okay. So minus 54 by minus 18, minus minus cancel, 54 by 18 gives you plus 3. So x is equal to 3. Okay. We got the value of x. Now let us find y using the same cross multiplication method, using formula which is c1 a2 minus c2 a1 whole by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. What is c1 a2? Minus 51. Okay. You have the values, you can multiply, you will get minus 51. Then minus, what is c2 a1? Minus 15 whole by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. You don't need to calculate once again because we have already calculated, which was minus 18. So simply put minus 18. So ultimately we get minus 51 plus 15 whole by minus 18. That gives us minus 36 by minus 18. minus minus cancel, 36 by 18 gives us plus 2. So y is equal to plus 2, answer. Okay, let us take another example. Suppose we have x plus y is equal to 7xy. This is equation 1. It is originally given, okay, but you can see we have two variables x and y, but here there is no constant. This is not a constant, this is 7xy. Okay, it is also a variable term. That means it is not a linear equation in two variables. It is not linear. Okay, similarly second equation we have 2x minus 3y is equal to minus xy. There is no constant here. We don't have any constant term, so this is also not a linear equation. Okay, so first you have to convert them to linear equation. How to convert to linear equation? Take the first equation, x plus y is equal to 7xy, then divide by xy, because our target is to get a constant. So if you divide by xy, this xy will be removed, eliminated. Okay, so then we will get a constant. So x plus y whole by xy is equal to 7xy by xy. So dividing separately, x by xy plus y by xy, as you can see, is equal to xy cancel, then simply 7 we will have. Okay, so x cancel, we will have 1 by y cancel, we will have 1 by x. So ultimately we will get 1 by x plus 1 by y is equal to 7. Okay, as you can see, 1 by x plus 1 by y is equal to 7, which is equation 3. After getting equation 3, forget equation 1. Okay, similarly we will modify the second equation. 2x minus 3y is equal to minus xy. This was the second equation. We will divide by xy on both sides, as I have done, as you can see. So dividing separately, we get 2x by xy minus 3y by xy is equal to minus xy by xy cancel, we will get minus 1. We got a constant now. Okay, so here x cancel, we get 2 by y, minus y cancel, we get 3 by x is equal to minus 1. Then x we keep in the first position, but its coefficient is minus negative, so we have to exchange. Let us take these 2 to the right and minus 1 to the left. So 1 is equal to 3 by x minus 2 by y. Okay, or 3 by x minus 2 by y is equal to 1, which is equation 4. But till now we have not got linear equation. We have got x and y, okay, we have got a constant term, okay. Still these two equations 3 and 4, these are not linear equations, because you can see x and y they are in the denominator part. Okay, their power is not 1. Okay, so anyhow you have to convert to linear equation. So let us substitute, let us take some other variables. Let 1 by x is equal to m and 1 by y is equal to n. So this equation 3 will change. This will become m, this will become n. M plus n is equal to 7. As you can see, m plus n is equal to 7. Let it be equation 5. After getting 5, forget equation 3. The equation 4, 3 by x means 3m. 3m minus 2n is equal to 1. Okay, you can see 3m minus 2n is equal to 1. Let it be equation 6. After getting equation 6, forget equation 4. Okay, now as you can see, we have linear equation in two variables m and n. Okay, we could not get linear equation two variables x and y. For that reason we have to take two other variables m and n. So now we can solve. Now let us use again substitution method. Okay, I have taken the fifth equation, equation 5, m plus n is equal to 7. So m is equal to 7 minus n. So I have made m the dependent variable. Okay, let it be equation 7. I got equation 7 from equation 5. That means I have to put equation 7 in equation 6. So let us start from equation 6. 3m minus 2n is equal to 1 from equation 6. Put the value of m here, 3 into 7 minus n. Okay, 3 whole 7 minus n. As you can see, 3 whole 7 minus n minus 2n is equal to 1. M value was 7 minus n from equation 7. Okay, then on opening the bracket, 21 minus 3n minus 2n is equal to 1. And this is clearly a linear equation in one variable. You can easily solve it. On solving you will get n is equal to 4. Okay, but our target is not over. Our final target are x and y, not m and n. Okay, after getting n, you can easily get m from equation 7, from the latest equation. M is equal to 7 minus n. 7 minus 4 gives us 3. So m is equal to 3, n is equal to 4. Okay, now let us go back to x and y. We have taken 1 by x is equal to m. So 1 by x is equal to, what is m? 3. 1 by x is equal to 3. So what will be x? 1 by 3 on taking reciprocal both sides. Okay, so this is the value of x. Similarly, 1 by y is equal to n. So 1 by y is equal to 4. We have got n is equal to 4. So on taking reciprocal on both sides, we get y is equal to 1 by 4. So y is equal to 1 by 4. This is the value of y. Okay, so in this way you may encounter equations which are not linear equation in two variables, but by substituting, by taking two other variables and modifying, you can get linear equation in two variables. Then you can solve for the unknown values. Okay, so this is the end of part 2, simultaneous linear equations.